Yo, what up? It's your best friend Rick, and I'm here to tell you guys about something cool I have cooked up for you. I have a plethora of announcements for the LAFGC today. Some of you may have already seen that the monthly Godlike and any events that I run or have my name attached to have now been sponsored by Junk Food Custom Arcades. These are the guys that make very high quality arcade sticks. I'm extremely grateful these guys have reached out to me and to us as a scene. Their products are so incredible. I'm really excited to get you guys some of these things. Hopefully you've already heard of these guys. They have a lot of really cool products. Their most famous product is probably their Snack Box Micro. And you might have seen Stefan walking around with one. He plays primarily on a Snack Box Micro. Their button-based arcade stick alternatives. One thing I didn't know about Junk Food Custom Arcades is that they also offer custom arcade sticks too. I had no idea. Full on ball top, bat top. They even have a WASD top arcade stick. Very interesting stuff. This is a really, really cool website. Really, really cool service.
Just look at this great ball top. I love the color scheme here. Oh, dude, nice. So minimalistic. They have WASD keys. You can play on a keyboard. A little keyboard emulator. They got weeaboo ass sticks. They got bat tops. This is my favorite. I want this one. Give me this one. I'll have one of these, please. Thank you. They have Spider-Man sticks. They have stick alternative button-based sticks. They even have the Smash version. The only Smash ergonomic controller ever. Junk Food Custom Arcades has given us 4 different products to give away. 3 Snack Box Micros and 1 Snack Box V2. The V2 is that big arcade stick I was talking about. The V2 is completely customizable. That's the one you can put the WASD keys on, the ball top, the bat top. The Snack Box Micro comes only in buttons, but the V2, that's the one that you can add a ball or a bat top to. You can customize it any way you'd like. All right, so let's talk about how you win one of these things. There are 4 different ways. Number 1, you get to pick who gets one. Whenever you come and sign up at any event that's bigger than a normal casual session, you're going to get the opportunity to fill out an anonymous ballot in which you nominate your favorite LAFGC member. You can't vote for yourself. Whoever has the most votes by the final event at the end of July wins a Snack Box Micro.
Okay, number 2, we're going to be rewarding the player with the most engagement. Sounds weird, but let me put it to you like this. Me and my guys, we're going to be paying more attention to everything now. Every time you come to an event, every time you enter a bracket, every time you participate in a meaningful way, we will notice and we will keep track of it. We want to encourage everyone to start getting more involved. Do you remember question of the day from the Facebooks? If you're old school, maybe you remember this. Back in when we were primarily using Facebook, some of the admins, some of the tournament organizers, Van in particular, would have a new question of the day almost every day that revolved around fighting game, philosophy, improvement, self-reflection, very interesting stuff like that. We're going to bring that back. We're going to slam that on the Discord. So try your best to have a meaningful response. We're going to read them all. Dude, come to every local session. Come to every monthly. Come to every goofy thing that I throw together that you can. Come to everything. Come to everything. Every time you show up, we're going to notice. We're going to keep track. We're going to give you points. And whoever shows the most support for the scene, you get a Snack Box Micro for your efforts. So this all ends at the end of the summer in July. And at that final event in July, I will host a very unusual competition. Everyone can enter it for free. It doesn't require a controller. You don't even have to be super good at any game in particular to win. Only one person can win, and you get a Snack Box Micro for a prize if you come and participate in this and you outlast everyone. More details on that a little later. And for the final prize, a customizable V2, we're going to set up a participation-based raffle system. Every time you go to anything, we're going to notice, we're going to write that down. That gets you a point every time you go to one thing. The bigger the event, the more points you get. The smaller the event, the less points you get. Are you entering multiple brackets? That's more points. If you win a match in any bracket, that's more points. If you come to a monthly Godlike and you enter a bracket, just being there in the first place and paying the venue fee, that gets you a point. Then, if you enter a bracket, that gets you another point. If you enter multiple brackets, you get multiple points. If you win a match in your bracket, you get a point. If you enter a side event, like the mystery game, that's a point. If you win a match in the mystery game, that's a point. If you enter third strike, that's a point. You win a third strike match, that's a point. We're giving away points. I don't want these points, you take them. At the final event at the end of July for Junk Food Arcade, every point that you have is translated into a raffle ticket. Every raffle ticket you have in the pot, the more chance that you have to win. Whoever wins the raffle at the end of July gets to design their own free V2 arcade stick. So you're probably wondering what events are going to be incorporated into the Junk Food Arcade / LAFGC collaboration. Quite a few, actually. We have the monthly Godlikes. The one in May, that's Jason Crochet's Monthly Godlike Blank. That's coming up, May 15th. Not this Sunday. This Sunday is Mother's Day. The following Sunday, May 15th. That's the Jason Crochet one. At that tournament, we're going to have King of Fighters 15, Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, Injustice 1, Gods Among Us. Since announcing this event, we've raised $250 for the pot bonus for Tekken 7. We're going to be divvying out that pot bonus in the style of a bounty format. Just in case you don't know what that is, I'll explain it very quickly. When you enter the bracket, let's say it's 8 people. I'm going to randomize numbers after the bracket is made and seeded. I'm going to randomize a number that's assigned to you. Whoever I land on gets a $sign next to their name in the bracket. If you beat a person into the winner's side of the bracket with a $sign next to their name, you win their bounty, and you get paid immediately. So the pot bonus doesn't go to the winners of the tournament. There's still a chance that you could show up and win a pot bonus, even if you're not, the best guy in the state. I want to incorporate the Mortal Kombat boys into everything, so we're throwing in Injustice 1. Hopefully you come to this. Hopefully if you play NRS, you can show up and play a little bit of Injustice 1 with us. It's just a fun throwback game. But I am happy to announce that we will be incorporating more NRS titles into future events. And right now, we're still kind of figuring out what we want to do. We might bring back Mortal Kombat 11 because it's going to be featured at EVO again. But we might continue down this throwback path. Maybe we'll do MK9. Maybe we'll do MKX again. Maybe we'll do Injustice 2. Whatever you're feeling, let me know. Talk to me about that. I'd love to have the discussion. We're going to have 2 more monthly Godlikes under this program. We're going to have one in June. We're going to have one in July. If all things go well, they should be on the second Sunday of that month. I will say the June one, we're going to try to throw in some Marvel 3. So if you like Marvel 3, June might be your month. I don't know what we're going to do for July yet, but I also do know we're going to have some sort of NRS game at both of those months as well. So for casuals, we actually have to rebrand some of the casuals that are happening within the area just to make sure everything's under the same umbrella. We're now going to be calling the Monday casual sessions that happen at Little Wars in Baton Rouge. We're bringing back late night special moves. I'm happy to say that I get to reuse this advertising campaign with a new twist, new host, the Dream Machine. Look at his head. His head is animated. That is so cool. Tell me that's not rad. Anyway, Monday Casuals, Baton Rouge, 8 p.m., $5, Little Wars. Show up. We're also having late night special moves in Hammond every Friday. Beatdown Casuals are now called Late Night Special Moves. We hope you guys come. It's going to be great. Late Night Special Moves in Hammond actually starts 6 p.m. every Friday. Ends whenever you die. Ends until you want to leave. It's $5 to get in. They got drinks. They got food. All kinds of good stuff. It's great. I'm happy to introduce a new type of event called Game Show Night. We've been doing this for a little while, but I've never actually tried to make hardcore advertisements for it. I kind of didn't want to put a ton of effort into it, but it's been a pretty resounding hit. People seem to like it. I'm having a great time with it. It's called Game Show Night. What happens is you come to Little Wars. There's a trivia game based off of Jeopardy. Where you could win, and we actually have real prizes. I'll give you a prize. Usually it's a Steam key for a game on Steam. But now, I'm happy to say, Game Show Night is being moved. Before, it was the Monday before the monthly Godlike. Now, it is going to be the Sunday after. So now, Game Show Night is on the weekends. I hope that's easier for everyone. We're also going to be having a new type of bracket at Game Show Night. It's like a weirdo tournament. I don't want to get into it. It's a surprise. But this bracket is going to be free to enter. And I think I'm going to work on getting a prize for that outside of the points for the junk food stuff. But this bracket will count towards the junk food stuff. Absolutely, you're getting points for entering that bracket. And I got to say, there's no way it's not going to be fun. I really hope you come. It's going to be a good time. The first game show night is going to be the 22nd. That's May 22nd. Be there. Trust me. This is probably the event that I'm the most excited about right now. I really hope you guys come. It's a ton of fun. Entering the FGC trivia, entering the weirdo bracket, that is totally free. Please come. It is worth it. Showing up to the venue still costs $5 though. The King of Wings event is also going to be brought to you by Junk Food Custom Arcades. This event is an invitational that happens exclusively for the King of Fighters 15 community in the Hammond area. It's hosted by Jelly. It's going to be at Beatdown, or at least the first one was. Jelly had told me that he is interested in hosting a King of Wings event in early July. So if that does come to fruition, it will also be branched under the Junk Food Custom Arcade collaboration that we're working on here. King of Wings is a King of Fighters 15 invitational, but it's not just that. It's also a place where they constructively look at matches that are happening. It's a learning experience for anyone who goes. And it also functions as, of course, a giant casual session. So if you're interested in doing this event and you don't play King of Fighters 15, don't sweat it. Show up. You'll still get points for being there. And since King of Wings is an invitational and not an actual legitimate open bracket, you do not receive extra points upon winning at an invitational. Only open brackets can give you extra points for this event. We're also going to be taking a look at online events. I can't guarantee outright that these are going to happen right now, but stay tuned. We're looking into it. Hopefully we'll have some online events too for the people who can't make it. Thank you so much for listening to this YouTube video. I really hope that I see you at some of my events in the near future, and I really hope that you win a prize, dude. I really hope that you guys get something you like out of this. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your support, and please keep going to your locals.